Kazeros, the first mode after race, is ending, and I wanted to talk a bit about it. If you didn't know, the newest raid, Kazeros, has an extra challenge difficulty, the first mode. This difficulty was extremely hard on release, and players were awarded Kazeros top 10 titles for being among the first 10 teams to clear the raid. After the race, they enabled Arc Grid for TFM, and nowadays players deal 2 to 3 times as much damage. We also got a speedrun ranking to TFM, the after race. If it was the first time you went into the raid for all 8 players that week, you had a timer at the top left of your screen. And if you finished the raid without quitting, you were given a time and placed on a ranking leaderboard with other players that did the same thing on their class. There were cosmetic rewards you could use weekly that will become permanent once speedrun finishes after next week. I think of myself as a decent player, but not excellent by any means, and still prone to making mistakes and failing under pressure. When Kazeros first came out, I didn't think I would be interested in the speedrun. It took me a few weeks to clear TFM after Arc Grid was enabled. After that, a friend invited me to a speedrun group, where we got a 50-minute time in the first week. I thought, wow, it's actually not impossible to get a good time. As time went on, I started running more and more TFM, clearing friends, speedrunning, and practicing. Of course, this started to include my ults, one by one. I was able to meet many new people, make many new friends, and prove to myself that I am a capable player. Speedrunning did have some issues. The entry limit was really annoying to work around. If my teammates couldn't run until Monday or Tuesday, I basically couldn't play the entire week. And even if I ran earlier, if I ended up clearing, I couldn't run TFM on that character that week either. Unlike Hell Mode, losing your entry after clearing felt very unnatural. This feels like content you are meant to bash your head into over and over again, and the lockout was just frankly lame. I was fortunate enough to have several characters strong enough to play TFM on, but some friends that only had one, this was a major pain point. Another issue was the fact that the ranking system was divided by class. Some classes like Arcana and Bard are ultra competitive, while others like Scouter are basically free as long as you can clear. In addition, if you play with 2 players with the same class in your raid, even if you get the best time possible, only one of those players can get first. I don't really have a better solution to propose, but it does feel lame that I have to work so much harder for some characters, and it's lame that my friends have to compete with each other despite being teammates. The list doesn't end here. Busing was a major issue in several rankings. The balance patch coming with just 1 month left also felt very awkward. And the event itself was much longer than I had the mental stamina for, and I'm very close to burning out of TFM at this point. In the end though, speedrunning gave me something that every MMO should have, and I think something that Lost Ark has lacked, a reason to go out, meet new people, and be social. Speedrunning was some of the most fun I've had in Lost Ark, and I hope they give us more in the future. Super grateful for all of the players that ran with me, and the friends from before that taught me, and the new friends I met that carried me. It was truly a wonderful experience. Thank you all. Since this is the last week of speedrun, I encourage you to go check out some Twitch streams of speedruns this week. I'll be streaming most of my speedruns, link in the description, and I know several other players are as well. North America has some pretty good players. We actually already have 2 teams that beat in the best time in Korea. I know this isn't a super analytical video, but if you like this type of content as well, make sure to comment on the video and leave a like and subscribe.